k. Now, this number that you don't know, in maths, we call it a V word. It's called a variable. Say variable. Variable. So the letters A, B, C, D, but we use X. So X is called a variable. Variable because, you know, when we say variety, what does variety mean? It means what? There are plenty of options, or they can be different, like variety of foods. In this party, there's going to be variety of food. That means there will be what? Jollof rice, there will be fried rice, variety. So variable means it can change. That's why I realized that you chose 1,000, you chose 1,000. You chose what? 5. You chose 15. What did you choose? You chose 2 over 5. What did you choose? 5. What did you choose? 5. Somebody also chose 7. You chose 7. You chose 8. You chose 6. Right? 4. Oh, okay. 6. Perfect. So you realize that irrespective of the number you choose, you will still get 5. Alright. So I'm saying that at a point I asked you to add 10. Do you remember that? So that number that you add, that you can't change. This one, everybody must add 10. If you go and add 15, you have destroyed everything. So those numbers that we don't change, they are called what? Constant. Say after me, constant. Constant. Then we have another thing called a coefficient. The coefficients are the numbers that are always connected to the variable. So who can show me, from what I get, who can show me the coefficient here in step 3? Roy? 2, right? Because 2 is connected to it. So 2 becomes a coefficient. So 2 becomes a coefficient. Now, each and every one of them. So we have this guy is now called a term. This guy is also a term. This constant is also a term. So the term are like the individual members that makes up all of this. And all of this is called an expression. So 2x plus 10. So let's say 2x plus 10. All of it is called what? It's called what? Expression. An expression. Exactly. An expression. Now, whenever we put, so this is an expression. So let's try and draw something like this. So let's see. 2x plus 10. What's the x called? What's the x called? A variable. Good. What is the 2 called? Coefficient. A coefficient. What is the 10 called? Yala? A constant. Now, what do you think? What is the one? What is this thing called? Is what? Operation. An operation. Good, good. So this is an operation. What other thing can be an operation? Minus. So operations. So the operations are plus, minus, division, multiplication. They are called operations. Is that okay? Yeah. So this is an operation. Then the whole thing is called what? It's called what? An expression. So we have everything called an expression. Now, whenever we put and we connect this with an equal to sign. When we connect an equal to sign, and let's say we put another value here, maybe another term, constant, or an expression here. Let's say, let's add 15. This whole thing becomes what we call an equation. Is that okay? So all this whole thing becomes an equation.